afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and riveting, amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. Off here to 1 vs 1 on Novgorod Outskirts. In the north, it is Frost fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland in the cold, unforgiving snows. Taking on the role here of the Groß Deutschland Panzerdivision. In the south, it is Ihitto fighting for the Red Army, the 6th Mechanized Corps, tasked with pushing out the fascists of this sacred Soviet soil. We got fortified armor, strategic reserves and Luftwaffe supply, doctrine, anti-tank and Panzerfaust Ostwind versus armored assault here from Ihitto, featuring T-35s, radio intercept, vehicle crew repair training, Sturmwing attacks, and heavy ISO tanks with double infantry maxims. Gonna be an MG42 there for Frost, standard stuff, double conscious there for Ihitto as well, standard stuff as well. And as always, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and press that bell button. And if you like what I do, you can also donate or pledge on Patreon to help me keep doing this. You know, helps pay the bills. So do consider that. Links in the description for that. We got Maxim sitting out there, Pawnees laying down sandbags, Frost setting out furiously for the farmland, Grenadiers heading eastwards as Ihitto sets a not quite frantic pace, but certainly fast pace here in the south of the conscripts, moving out to secure as many points here as rapidly as possible. Third conscript there arriving, hiding behind some suspiciously light straws there, but apparently provide light cover. MG4 setting up with a fuel pond. Here's Frost sets up with an aggressive pacing as well. Bit risky there, but as long as the opponent, of course, hasn't rushed too hard in the fuel pond, it should work out. And lastly, can counter such a move here by Ihitto. So nice work there by Frost. Aggressive and active MG42 play always find is key to playing the Wehrmacht well. Can use for the eastern fuel pond here, so good. Pursuing the counter there, with MG42 following up here very slowly. Quick again, note how it just quickly moves up to ensure it can keep pace as the Pawnees win to keep them suppressed. Oh, not suppressed enough though, it seems. Not suppressed enough. The machine, in fact, might be in exposed position now as he knows where it is, roughly, and can sort of flank it. So that could end up problematic here for Frost. What will he do? He's going to reposition it, but the question is, where does he reposition it? How does he protect his opponent? Oh, looks like Ihitto doesn't bother. Interesting. Might have missed an opportunity here versus Frost to get the machine gun. Going to need to rush forward, so right into his move there. You can use the Grenadiers versus the east. Small clash there, which should be easily won by Frost. And there you go, Contra there. Actually going for deeper flank here. Catches up with the Grenadiers here. But the Contra already suffered heavy damage from previous engagements with Frost, and so won't be doing too well there. Otherwise, up close versus Grenadiers at full health, they would have won. Machine gun repositioned, though of course there's a blind spot here where the Contra can move in. Sandbags up here. Ihitto is playing a bit conservative here versus Frost, it seems. 4 squad out. Of course, he knows that Frost is going for a third Grenadier squad. So triple Grenadiers, 1 MG42 versus quadruple conscripts. Will there be any Molotovs here for Ihitto, or will we be going for medics next? Pioneers being caught here by the conscripts. The south comes there in heavy covers the MG42. Except they're not really responding, so theoretically the MG42 will win. There we go, pulling back, very good. Up north, Contra trying to outmaneuver the Grenadiers here. Around a mixture of trees and tank traps. Already got a kill there. Dimitri up close though. Ooh, that might actually run here by the Grenadiers. And then again, hard to say here. Could go either way. Depends on who gets the next set of kills rapidly. On the models, that is. Meaning, oh, that looks like a win for the Grenadiers then. Like so many drops of the model conscript there. Whereas, of conscript models, whereas the Grenadiers managed to maintain good numbers there. What's a close one though? In the south, conscript Grenadiers as well. Another closer one, but does look to be one that Frost is also winning here. More cons pushing for the center, this time with flamethrower engineers as well. No tech up yet for Ihitto, no medics either, or Molotovs. Oh, he actually won in the south. Close one there. Again, it can be a bit difficult to tell at times. In the south, cons remain in the defensive, hoping to bait something in and kill it. Frost using a good chunk here of the map. No Son of Doctrine though from Frost, no plans. I mean, he could go for strategic reserves to pull in some assault grenadiers here, which could be quite effective versus Ihitto's conscript at the moment. Instead, we got fast tech and panzer grenadiers. That works too. That works too. Conscript there reinforcing. Using the point here. And we got some mines. A little parting gift for the Germans. Dimitri, don't write for fascists on them. They'll like to figure out it's mines. But I want to give them a surprise. Well, let it be a surprise. A proper one. The explosive one. There we go. Panzer Grenadier out here. Equipped with the mighty Sturmgewehr 44. Using the southern point here. The Con's in a bit of a weak position there, so he needs to retreat them fast. Going about these outmaneuvering Frost. Frost there to realise we're going to switch about machine gun to deal with such a flank. Good work. The south Contra versus Grenadiers. Do we have any medics here? Yes, we do. I do think he needs to take up, and there you go, the machine gun with the flanking conscripts. Bit less active play now, but still not just living in one spot all the time. He's trying to predict his opponent's movements with them, so that's good. I like the Maschinengewehr up there for Frost Grenadiers. In the south, though, the Grenadiers did get squashed here by Ihitto, and from middle infantry advance, but there you go. Realised what's going to shift the machine gun just in time to stop it. Good fast play there by Frost, but Ihitto, of course, is a formidable opponent. A man with no mercy. No respite. No tech. Which is less impressive. But anyways, Pioneers ground the centre victory point behind the wreckage of an old blown out Stu 3G. Back in Frost base, nothing further happening. Going straight for the fuel point there. Note he's not trying to just connect it right away. He's just going straight for it to cut it off, denying his opponent resources. Good play there. Some players tend to be a lot more linear. They'll just grab all the points towards the fuel point. But sometimes the best move is just like go straight for the important points, cut them off, force your opponent to have to react to that. So cheeky play there by Frost. 2 thumbs up. More Grenadiers. Could have gone for Panzer Grenadiers. Could have gone Assault Grenadiers, I guess. Or Luftwaffe supply. Maybe? Yeah, probably not. Pioneers need to fall back, though, being harried here by Ihitto's conscripts. Finally got to take out there the support company. Could try and push for some faster medium armour, or light armour. Otherwise, a Max would be a bad pick here, I think, versus a Frost. Let's see, back here in Frost base, nothing further happening. Could be the like to make a nice company, get out some light vehicles. A 250.5 check could be a valuable asset to back up his troops, get them around the field fast, heal and reinforce. We'll have to see what it ends up with. Like to make a nice company going up, so good. Go Panzer Grenadier versus 2 conscript squads. Securing the south here as well. Machine gun getting a bit more active here for Frost. Very good. Less good for Ihitto. Panzer Grenadier versus the conscripts. Oh, no. Yeah, versus the conscripts. Slowly trying to outmaneuver. There you go. 10-10 command up. Ihitto will be able to go for fast T-70. So that's going to be a problem there for Frost. Of course, he does have the pack bulletin, which allows for 50% faster pack production, which of course is pretty big. It's probably one of the bulletins that has like the most noticeable effect in games, since most of them just like, you know, 3 or 2% on things where it doesn't really matter. So a 50% build time reduction, for example, is massive. And go pack 40, like you notice, it's happening pretty damn fast. Like, again, 50% less production speed is bananas. When it's only 40 the conscripts inside the church, they're holding out, but they're being slowly bled out. Frost, they're getting more aggressive with his machine gun, very good. Up north, east, Frost is launching a fresh offensive to reclaim the eastern fields here from Ihitto, but the main effort seems to be happening here, and there you go. Trying to outman the machine gun. No Molotovs though, one of the best tools for dealing with a Wehrmacht machine gun, and they're keeping it a bit more moving and forced to retreat. T-70 arriving, finding around the northeastern roads here, is running into some issues here for Frost, there you go. Geballte Ladung, but Ihitto dodges it nicely. Both players are by managing engagement across a rather wide frontage, which is quite impressive for most players. I think would lead to mistakes, but so far neither player's losing anything big here. It was close, he was losing the... Actually lost the Pioneers. I misspoke. Frost couldn't handle it a bit there too much. Lost the Pioneer squad. Whereas Ihitto's yet to lose a unit, plus he's getting the T-70. We do have the Pack 40, the Panzerabwehrkanone 40, trudging about in the snow there. More mines there from Ihitto, very good. Can I write to fascist on this one? No, Dimitri, stop asking. Pack 40 falling back. Ihitto not in good control of the map here versus Frost and the Germans. The Ghost Deutschland Panzer Grenadier shown is finding its fighting in the section or sector here, imperiled by Ihitto's rapid advances and disruptive plays. Conscious hold of the right before Frost base by an MG42. No sign of a doctrine yet here for Frost. I mean, fortified armor just seems like a weird choice. Strategic research, I mean, if you get out a Panzer Mold here, they put him in a very strong position. Plus, I mean, breakthrough equipment, I suppose, has some uses in the assault of course too. Luftwaffe supply doctrine, I feel like with the current map control he has, wouldn't do him any good. I wouldn't recommend that. Back here, troops reinforcing. What will Frost go for? What is Frost's big plan? MD4 to the go around the point here, trying to hit southwards once more. Going for a rather spread out offensive, which is easier for actually for Ihitto's T-70 to look for weak units and just murder them. Not entirely sure if this is the best move here for Frost at the moment. Got lucky with that MD42, I think. Ooh, and Ihitto got lucky with that pack shot. Less lucky there. Sandbags around the centre. Punch was hard at work, and there you go. Maximum out there for Ihitto to help deal with Frost's murderous band of fascists. Sandbags here with the southern fuel or western fuel, and it grabs away from Frost. Very good harassment here. Frost's situation is getting slightly unenviable here, as he's struggling now with Ihitto's increasing good map control. Again, the T-70 is just a huge asset in this department, as Frost has no light vehicles himself to deal with this, no tech either. And still no sign of a doctrine from Frost. One wonders what goes on within Frost's head here. What is he planning? What is he thinking? What does he dream about? Panzer they're down to just one man, a lone man, holding the line, but has to give up. Seizing the centre point here, T-70 moving up though. Ihitto fasting more infantry upon Frost's front line, but is already buckling under the pressure of Ihitto's repeated blows. In east there comes the Pioneers. The Pioneers will have to retreat soon. It's going to lose another Pioneer squad, which would be increasingly expensive there for Frost. Flamethrower is about to get wiped out. T-70 going to lose in the centre. They're about to get wiped out as well. A lot of close quarter engagement here for Frost, and a lot of them not quite going his way. Pioneer's about to get wiped out. Oh, Scheiße. There you go, Frost this time. Met getting the time. Also got S-mods there, actually. Very nice. Max are going for that fuel point again. Frost is taking up, so got the Pack 40 and the Pentagon's then it. Will he go for a fast Stuhl, a fast Ostwind, or will he go for the Panther 4, even the Panther 4 Model J? I mean, he does have the options here versus Ihitto. Though Ihitto is certainly gaining more and more choices and options here versus Frost, and he gains control more of the map, and more importantly, denies Frost resources. Cutting off the fuel point there as well. Very good. 2 thumbs up. Ihitto then good control of the map right now. And I think he wanted engineers stuck. Sergei, yes. I told you not to do this. Sorry. Like, the problem is he doesn't have any of the wire cutters are all the way over there. Like, he can use the T-70 to crush the wire. He's trying to shoot the wire, which might risk killing the engineers instead. Could you, like, not shoot at us? Suck up the hearts. This is not how I wanted to die. He ended up killing more of his own there than the enemy did, I think. Frost, renewed by his opponent's disdain for his own men's well-being, commits to strategic reserves. Panzer's von Mollier will be the plan somehow, and could Werewolves win the game back in his favour, in particular with the way Ihitto is blazingly and brazenly shooting his own men to bits for their own failure to not mind where they're wiring themselves in, apparently. The penalty for getting yourself wide stuck is death by T-70. You have not earned the honour of dying by the hands of the fascists for such incompetence. Council on the way there. Going for the mechanized armor control, they'll be able to go out of T-45, which should be able to challenge the Panzer IV Mollier. Hey, fun here in the east. Rifle goes off, and there you go. Huge casualties amongst Ihitto's conscripts. Men piling up dead in the droves behind the orbital blitz. Possibly beneath it as well. Frost there gaining a tactical victory there in the east. Pack 40 those spotting a really bad spot here for Frost. Oh, Scheiße. Got Panzers moving in, but they won't be able to stop the T-70. He's popped a smoke grenade, by the way. Nice uses there, trying to buy time for the Pack 4 to get out there. 2 thumbs up, but I don't think that's quite enough at this point. Frost is getting very close here to the Panther 4. JC's needs some fuel point. Pack crew expires. Panzers could join them as well. In the Great Big Panzer Grenadier Regiment in the sky. Trying to make off for the Pack 40 here under Frost's nose right before his base. Ihitto's brazenness knows no bounds. Pack gets cleared out there, but the Grenadiers can't grab it on. As the T-70 remains a very large T-70 shaped issue. East side has been secured here as Frost is encountering no resistance due to Ihitto's heavy focus on the Pack 40. Bring up more forces, probably going to make a run for that Pack 40 again and grab and turn against Frost, which would definitely make it a bit harder for Frost to, you know, do much for that Panzer IV Model J. Infantry counterattack. Contras in the way. T-70 more importantly in the way. Pack about to get wiped out again. Sadly, Ihitto has no access to smoke here to cover up such an well, theft here. He's made close to 52 back to Panzerfaust, but Frost is paying a high price in just keeping the Pack 40 out of Ihitto's hands. I mean, that is a lot of damage he's suffering, a lot of casualties. In the end, though, I mean, while he's been able to delay him grabbing it, in the end, Ihitto gets it. But you could argue, I mean, the fact he's now forcing everything just to grab the Pack 40 is actually giving Frost a chance to grab the rest of the map. I mean, there's a bit of a trade-off here, and it seems he's slightly paying off for Frost, who can now go for the Panzer IV Ausführung J on Model J. There we go. On the way there for Frost and the Großdeutsch, and Panzer going to be shown finally able to get to high command and get one of those tanks in there. As the Grenadiers on the ground are being furiously beaten into the ground here by Ihitto, who himself is not far off from the T-35, and of course he has a Pack 40 backing it up. Mines being laid down as well there. Ooh, sneaky Ihitto. Very sneaky, very cheeky. Panzer IV halfway down there for Frost. Frost is able to really just take advantage of Ihitto's heavy push into the west and just gobble up these. And there you go. T-35 away by Ihitto. Frost Panzer almost done. Pack 40 has made it all the way back here for healing reinforcement. Very good for Ihitto. Meant to dodge all of Frost's flankers and harasses. But Frost will be wanting to get out the Panzer Model J first. Grenadiers inside. Oh, that's actually the full machine gun team, but they're quickly forced to evacuate. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right. I mean, that's the first time I've seen them done that on a branch. What on earth? Meanwhile, they're Frost launching a heavy push for the Western field point, dodging the Marmon's Panzer IV, and then rushing straight to another one. Panzer, they're hitting a mine, suffering severe casualties, leaving only poor Dieter left to live. A few depleted pioneers to help maybe fix up the Panzer IV. We got Ihitto's T-35 there, rushing through the snow and the ice, crashing through the trees, past the tanks on the corduroy roads, what's known as, basically just using wooden logs to shore up roads that was being destroyed or, you know, muddied up too much. Then they caught by the T-70, T-85 rushing forwards, Panzer IV moving in. Good hit there, but against the T-35 there, it is a dangerous engagement. Gonna swing with the Panzerfaust though. No, it fizzles! It fizzles! Scheiße! Grenadiers moving up there. But right here we got the Pack 40 moving up straight to the machine gun and the Grenadiers light machine guns. There's a chance here. The Pack 40 could get wiped out. Misses there the Panzer IV and the T-55 got trouble as well there. Got almost got it. But with the threat of the Pack 40, Ihitto has to get the T-55 out there. He can't risk it versus the Pack 40 on the flank. Nice mistake there by Ihitto for Frost. Of course, less great for Ihitto. He can grab the Pack and turn against it, but the T-70 is making it difficult here for Frost to get his hands on the pack, but he does it nonetheless. He makes the move. Constantly there being held back by the MD-42, Pack 40 turning about here. Almost walked out with the T-30-45, Panzerfaust and the T-70 light tank. Frenetic fighting here between two highly skilled players. There you go, the Pack crew goes down. Grenadiers being pushed back here under heavy fire here, and the Pack 40 could persist again. Or Ihitto could just decide he doesn't need it. But the Panzer IV Model J survives. We got 300 points left versus Frost's 464. Ihitto's at 464, not Frost's. Frost the one with 300, in fact less than that. And there you go, Pack destroyed. Ihitto decide, you know, he doesn't need it anymore. He's a big boy now. Big boy tanks. Contra coming back here, running straight to the veteran Panzer Grenadier. Vecchi 2-6 kills. Quickly adding to that tally though. 7 kills, maybe even 8. If they're feeling particularly marksman-like. There is some very intense fighting here. Very intense. T-70 being hauled back here. Up there, troops in reinforcing. T-35 there. Panzer forming in after it. Ooh, low on health, hasn't had time to repair it, unlike Frost. Could be a problem here for Ihitto. Might have a chance. There he goes, blitzing forward, and he gets a T-35. Suddenly, the shoes on the other hand. Wait. Anyways, Panzer IV there could also take out the T-35 there. Frost managing an impressive turnaround here against Ihitto, who's now all of a sudden in very deep boshed. He's still got the infantry, but armor-wise, he's been denuded. As Frost now possesses the Panzer IV Model J with very little opposition. There's a field on the way there for Ihitto. More man power upgrades there for Ihitto's conscripts to become larger and more formidable forces. versus the Panzer IV Model J, it's just more targets to kill, since it's very good versus infantry. It's like the regular Panzer IV combined with the Ostwind with a bit of extra armor added on it did. It's very good. And there you go, Constance being absolutely blasted into oblivion here by the Panzer IV Model J. It has suddenly become a pocket target here for Frost. A formidable piece of armor which Ihitto has to overcome through courage, skill, and luck. With just the field gun start, he might be able to get on another T-45, but it's going to take some time to another Frost hitting those fuel points very hard. But he's holding on to the conscript advance. Their flamethrower is moving up. If they can get within range, they might help out. There you go, Grenades might get pushed back in. There you go, rifling it off. Frost doesn't surrender. He keeps, oh, not rifling it, counter gun is about to get wiped out. Counter could get wiped out. And there you go, Panzer IV gains virtually 2 enemy accuracy bonus. That is big problems there for Ihitto's conscripts. As that increased accuracy really means you can just hit home hard. In this case, though, it hit the squirrels. Numerous casualties. Great trauma for many squirrels who see their loved ones torn apart by a German high explosive shell shattering into the tree. Comes on the way there for Ihitto. In the southwest here, we got Pioneers hard to work there as well. We got 272 versus 459. Ihitto still has a big victory point lead. He can still win this, but the odds certainly looking a bit against him now that Frost Panzer IV Model J is standing tall. Field gun Maxim coming out the centre. And we got medics on the way there. Punts are going to be hitting a mine, suffering numerous casualties as conscripts close in on them like hunters after prey. Looks like we got an assault column going up for the centre. Conscripts against Maxims and field guns launching here to defend the victory point and also push ahead against Frost lines. Another T-35 on the way there. Frost could actually go for another Panzer IV Model J, which would mean the T-35 would be outgunned and which definitely give then Frost an advantage. Swing westwards here. Break hit on the Panzer IV Model J. T-35 almost done. The Engineers holding up, but they are not holding up well. There go Engineers die as the flamethrower tank bursts open, roasting the last man standing. Forced to go for Engineers. T-35 almost done for Ihitto. Frost falling a bit back, but he remains in a strong position. He can soon go for another Panzer IV Model J. Theoretically, of course, there's the opportunity again for the tag race, but that I think we very much continue the game here to Ihitto. There you go, T-35, number 2 out here for Ihitto and the Red Army. The 6 mechanized corps. The Panzer IV Model J is without a gun. Oh no. That is bad news for Frost. Might be a chance for Ihitto to swing game back in his favour now. And looks like he sensed upon this. He's charging ahead here, dashing through the shattered roads, past through fences and bits of ornamentary. How will Frost react to this? He's going for another Panzer IV Model J. Can he live long enough to get it out there before he loses his veteran Panzer IV? If he can, he has a good chance, but it's going to be quite tricky. And there we got air support. He's calling in a storming attack right at the exit to just fire into the base. The Gundy is crushed, and he's pushing ahead there. He can't see the Panzer IV Model J. He almost got the Panzers inside the base. Panzer IV there at the very back of it repairing. And I don't think Ihitto's aware of it, of course. The aircraft, they don't provide reconnaissance, so he doesn't know where it is. We got him a smoke grenade on here, I think, just to further confuse Ihitto. He charges in, but again, the base covers the Panzer IV. He destroys the medic bunker. He's about to get another Panzer IV, then in which case, if he can repair the first one, then he's got 2 Pioneers working on it. Oh dear, it's out. And he's still repairing. The base rate didn't pan out due to Frost. Very quick thinking there with the Panzer IV. And now, oh no, the field gun's caught in a bad position. He's being flanked here by the Grenadiers, now being wedged between the Panzer IV, which is right behind the field gun. Panzer Grenadiers moving in. Frost delivers an absolutely amazing backhand blow here to Ihitto, turning a possible losing position. An opportunity to beat Ihitto and win the game. Holy smokes, Panzer IV's moving in. Ihitto lost his field gun. He's up now against 2 Panzer IVs with the T-45. The casualties are piling up in the snow, which is stained red. With so many Soviet infantrymen's corpses and blood wiped out now. Ihitto's down to his 2 conscripts in the end, the Max and the T-35. He's bought some time as both Panzer IV's engines are in need of some repair work, but that's not going to last long. In particular, Frost decides to add, he has already the Pioneer support package to increase the repair speed. In the T-3045 there, may not have as much time to like stabilize the situation. He's trying to destroy the field gun, but there you go. Panzer IV, Moldier goes for it. Closing on the ace level, he's waiting for the other Panzer IV to get ready before he pushes in. Now Ihitto's situation has suddenly turned once more ugly. An aggressive push to finish it off has instead been turned against him. He could be now facing being finished off himself here by Frost. Good God. This has been a fight of many exciting moments there, I think. About to lightning in the conscript. Panther Force moving in there. Blasting through the conscript there. No mercy shown. Almost wiping out the entire unit. Would be a huge blow there. Ihitto's down to just one conscript. There you go. Looks like Ihitto has seen the timetable for the nearest gulag and decided to get the devil out of there. So there you go. A brutal fight here on Novgorod Outskirts. Very intense play from both players. Really great maneuvering from both sides. And then, though, Frost had a bit more wit about him than Ihitto, was also a bit of more luck at the crucial times. Ihitto there maybe would have benefited him from some more mines down the road, which I think could have helped slow down Frost. But still, some absolutely intense work there. Great play from both sides, and that was an absolutely amazing match. A bit on the shorter side, I know, but I feel like this was just so good it could stand on its own, because this was really intense stuff here, like 2 thumbs up stuff. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something fun. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your enemies. Don't tell those. Maybe do. But anyway, this is Pro Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.